There are just a couple of things that I mentioned in the Snowload overview that I forgot to include in the other videos. The T file list table keeps track of transform processing status for all input source files from when the transform processing is waiting to run, to while it's running, to when it's completed successfully or failed, and finally when the source data is archived. As far as the archiving is concerned, there's a nightly scheduled task that takes care of archiving the source staging tables and the T-file list table. It calls stored procedure archive source tables, which calls subtasks to run all of the source staging table archives in parallel. The archive tables have similar format to the original tables and the source table archive, because the staging tables all have the same format with JSON data. They can all be archived and merged into one archive table. The archive date is configurable in the environment-specific app-config table. In this case, in sandbox environment, archiving is set for 5 days after a successful transformation, and then after 60 days, the archive staging data is deleted. One last thing to look at. Procedures in the framework write informational messages to the T-log table. In this case, we're looking at the log entries for one of the test fact transform runs that was demonstrated in a preceding video. The log starts out with the top-level SB transform entity procedure, which is called from task TA transform test fact. It calls the stored procedure, which has the specific update logic for the test fact transform table. If you'd like further information on the Snowload framework, please contact me at the email address listed in the description.